Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Ikinari Anata ne Koishiteiru. Let's get back straight into it, because I'm looking forward to trying to actually make some choices and get on a route. So here we go, left off from last time. It's fine, we can't just have you do everything.
No, I believe this is my duty as a maid. My duty as a slave.
What is her fetish? Seriously, like, what is with wanting to be a slave? Stop glancing at me and saying stuff like that already. And stop with the slave thing too.
I understand, but regardless of being a maid or a slave, you have allowed me to stay here. So if I can't at least do this to help out...
Yeah, you don't have to care about that stuff like that, Sumagu. Look at me, I don't do anything at all, but I still eat here every day.
So you admit it. And don't you think that should be said so proudly? You should be doing something at least.
Something? Let's see, what can I do? I'm good at defeating people. So does the Yanagise family have anyone that needs beaten up?
I'd say something dangerous like that. Just don't do anything, please. I don't think we have anyone like that. You'd say me.
I see. That's a pity. I'm only good at defeating people and destroying things.
Face. I sincerely hope that you wouldn't display any of those abilities in this household. But seriously, Sumagu, don't worry about it. It's already a big help that you're cooking for us.
I'm glad to hear that, but all the chores are supposed to be my job.
But you know, Sumagu, it's not a good thing to be taking away someone else's job.
Huh? Pardon me, but what does that mean?
If it's love we're talking about, giving is always stronger than receiving.
She would know. Huh?
Sorry?
There she goes again, saying dumb off-topic things out of nowhere. At a loss from her words, everyone was speechless. You know, that's totally unrelated, isn't it?
Really?
How did you manage to get to love matters? We were talking about who's going to wash the dishes. Besides, who's the one who's the one giving and who's the one receiving? You don't specify the subject. How will we know what you're saying? That's right. It's unrelated.
You have a point. It does seem unrelated to this.
Is it really? I still think it's better for the one who gives than the one who receives in the matter of love, though.
Like I said, that's unrelated. By the way, that interpretation of relationships is quite correct. There was even a scholar who seriously researched that matter. What are you saying?
Are you perhaps talking about the relationship between the giver and the receiver?
That's right. The act of giving by humans seemed to be driven by the subconscious logic created by themselves. There's no way that they would put in their utmost efforts for someone they don't like, so when they do so, it's because their brains are telling them that they like that person. I see. What does that have to do with cleaning the dishes, might I just ask? I guess it's probably better that we say it's unrelated to this situation. I have a question, Ryo-san. What is it? So you're saying, in other words, that if there's a girl who wants someone to notice her,
Notice me, senpai.
it'd be better to have him do something for her instead of doing something for him, right? Beats me. It's just a theory that some people claim to be true, though I personally think it's rather convincing. I'm sure every girl would have experiences like these if they have been in love with someone before.
I see. If you put it that way, I can somehow understand.
Sumagu-san, you understand?
Which means that you've been in love before, Sumagu.
I wonder. I cannot say for sure, but I think that's probably what it is.
Like the kind you're feeling when you're wondering to yourself whether or not you're in love?
Yes, I believe that expression may be fitting.
It's better to have him give. It's better to have him give than to have him receive, huh? That's right. It's easier to have him receive something, but it might be difficult to have him do something for you. You said that you understood it, Ryo-san. So does that mean
You have someone you like?
Someone I like, huh? Well, there might have been someone, but that love is no more. It's been extinguished.
Extinguished?
Yes, love that has already ended.
She slyly glances towards my direction.
Huh? Does that mean you were dumb before, Ryu?
I wasn't really dumped. It's just that love has never bore fruit.
She slowly glances in my direction.
I see. That's a surprise.
You're so popular among the girls and boys. You could just pick anyone of them you want.
Just assume she's bi, it's all good.
Not really, but at least I've never been able to get the one I truly love.
She slowly glances in my direction.
You, son?
We were talking about cleaning the dishes, right? Until the topic was about who's going to clean the dishes just a while ago. Still, the conversation happening right now has caught me by surprise. Even someone like Ryu could get her heart broken. That man must have been very handsome, like an idol. Just thinking about it makes me a little mad.
Love that never bore fruit, huh? That sounds like mine as well.
She slowly glances in my direction.
What? You've been in love before? What's with that? The way you said it almost makes me feel like killing you right now.
Oh, no, sorry about that.
I don't expect a blockhead like you to understand, but yes, I've fallen in love. Of course I have someone I like.
I see. I suppose that's normal. I've been living with Aika all this time, and I've never seen any signs of her being in love before. Well, I guess a normal little sister would be hiding things from her brother, and not just matters regarding love. This was probably just another case of that. Yeah, I couldn't help feel a sense of incompetence in myself. I don't know about other brothers and sisters, and it might be fine for them, but I'm the only immediate relative Aika had. That's why I believe that I should at least have been able to notice this sort of change in my little sister.
But that's okay, right? But if that love isn't over yet...
That's true. But that goes for you too, Ryo-san. You can't tell if your love has ended yet.
Of course I can. My love has long since vanished.
You guys are all so pure.
Have you never been in love, Anagase-sama?
Me? Of course not.
Really?
What's with that look, Ryu?
Oh, nothing. I just thought that your reaction was strange. You look terribly shaken.
Why do I look like I'm shaking? I'm cool.
Sure.
What's with the sarcastic show? Are you making fun of me?
No, nothing like that.
Then why are you smirking? Step outside and we'll settle this once and for all.
No thanks.
There. Please calm down, you two. I get it now. I've been under all your care since yesterday, and I've been troubled because I haven't had a grasp of the relationships here. But now I have a rough idea. I have an idea, Shushi-sama.
Huh? After being cast aside from the conversation all this time, why is she talking to me right now?
Here's the sponge. Please do your best to wash the dishes for us.
Huh?
I see. That might actually be the best way.
Huh? What the heck? I don't get it. First you're talking about love, and now we're back to cleaning dishes again? There's a limit to topic hopping, you know.
The conversation topic never changed, but it might have seemed that way from your perspective, Shushi-sama.
Oi.
We were discussing who should be cleaning the dishes the entire time.
Like hell you were. What are you talking about, Nisan? We were obviously talking about who should do the dishes the whole time.
Aika-chan, it's useless to expect anything from this blockhead. Anyway, this is an order. Do the dishes right now and clean our rooms while you're at it.
I don't get it. How did things go like this?
Well, isn't it because you're an idiot who couldn't follow the conversation?
I don't want to hear that from you all people.
What did you say? Rude!
No more quarrelling. Anyway, please take care of the dishes, Shuji-sama. I'll go prepare the bath.
Oh, getting voices confused now. Seriously? Don't I have any allies at all? No, because you're one guy with 4 girls. Of course you're not going to have any allies. And so I ended up cleaning the dishes for some reason. How in the world did things turn out like this? It's not like it's the first time something like this has happened either. Maybe it's because the thought patterns between genders are different. To be fair, that's actually a very decent reason, I think. That's why they're all going to gang up on you, because they all think more alike. They're not going to have a guy's way of thinking. I could always come to some sort of mutual understanding with Ryu and leave me out of the conversation. Stuff like that happened many times in the past. And I guess this was just another one of those times. Finally done. It had been a while since I washed the dishes, so it took quite a while. Now that I think about it, it's almost always Aiko and Ryu doing the dishes. I've been living with them quite a long time. That goes without saying for Aiko since she's my sister, but the same thing went for our cousin Ryu too. The 3 of us have been living together since the day our parents were gone. We were no different from a real family. Oh, where'd your parents go? Since all 3 of us have been living together, I should have been doing some chores too, but this whole time, I've barely helped them at all. I only realised it just now while I was washing the dishes. I was always doing things for myself. I didn't even have any excuse. Every moment after school was spent for my own sake. Taking things for granted sure is scary. Ryu and Aiko are usually the ones who cook here too. Damn, how pathetic can I be? Alright, I should probably express my gratitude to Aiko and Ryu. It was way overdue, but I decided that I might as well act on it now that I realised it. That one realisation made me feel like washing the dishes today was worth it. one set of washing dishes. Phew, all the guilt's gone. I'm fine now. Yeah, I should. We decided to live together as a family ever since that day, after all. These voices. They're Aiko's and Ryu's. What are they doing? I could hear their voices coming from the 2nd floor, but what could they be doing at this hour? They're a little loud. I can't really imagine these 2 playing together, so maybe a cockroach came out or something. If that's the case, it would be time for me, a member of this family, to be useful. Hey, are you 2 alright? What's with the racket? Huh? I'll go get the insecticide, so keep your eyes on it, okay? No, don't come! Jeez, they sure are noisy. I got the insecticide from the kitchen cupboard and then ran back upstairs. Sounds like it's gonna be a bad decision. No! Huh? Shuji? Huh? What's wrong, you 2? No! Whoa! Ryu quickly put on her skirt and threw an attack at me. Oh! I instinctively dodged it somehow. Yeah! Ah! Just screaming. Oh! Ah! What happened? Oh, stop talking! What are you 2 doing? Wait, what's happening? What's on my face? I can't see! I told you to stop talking! Ah! I can't move! I can't breathe! You-san, you're disgusting! What are you doing? What do you mean by that? What's even happening right now? Stop talking! I can't move! Just explain what's going on right now, Aika! Explain it? You mean this? Huh? What's going on? I can't see anything, it's all dark! This situation is, how should I explain it? There's only one way I can see! And what are you seeing? Tell me! Well, it's that, you know, 6, 9... It's oh my days. How does she even know these terms? 6, 9? 69? The number of girls in the idol group from Akihabara. It could be 69. No way, there should be a lot fewer. Give me a moment, give me a moment. Oh my days. No way, there should be a lot fewer than that. I've heard that number somewhere before. For some reason, it felt like the number that would never have anything to do with me. Yes, this kind of illusionary number that didn't seem to exist in my world. Something that shouldn't have anything to do with me. Oh my god. 69. 60. Right, I've recovered. In order to move Ryu's body away from me, I grabbed onto something within reach for support. I didn't know what that bouncy part of my body was pressing against me, but my instincts warned me that it was a danger zone. Alright.
What are you doing, Nissan? What are you talking about? I'm trying to get up without touching her with my hands. If you don't use your hands, just raise your face up, it will be bad, right? What do you mean bad? What's happening? Because your mouth is really close to Ryu-san's. You know what? So if you raise your head, you'll press your mouth against it. My mouth against... What? Stop talking, please. At least just put your head down. Nissan, you idiot! What are you thinking? I can't believe you! I told you, didn't I? If I use my hands! What should I do now? Aika's voice suddenly dropped. Nissan, could it be that you're purposely doing that? Huh? What are you talking about? Why would I do something like this? Oh, really? You're not doing it on purpose? It's just an accident, right? Yeah, that's right. What are you trying to say? Really? But I wonder what's up with this. Well, what's with this, huh? An unbearable pain ran through my whole body. If you're not doing it on purpose, why is it that you're getting all beaten down here, Lisa? I can't do this. I can't do this. Why did things have to turn out like this?